Back again, it's your girl Atafa the Press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all me want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Well, right now, may I bring you straight in a St. Mary. Straight in a Highgate St. Mary, my wisdom warriors. When me telling us that the place flood out and not normal. Me just want to not take in this.
Pin them down for the seat, them and that the king couldn't come out. The car don't drop on the slab, but we drop the side for him and them.
See something in a bush and just a look.
Back one them pin down, that's why them jump out.
You can't zoom in no more. A service lever and pan, don't just build. Yes, it's man foot right there, so.
My wisdom warriors, only can see the people, them boy, them have it rough. God know, the people, they need help. The people, they need help. But me like how each one a help one. Me like how each one a help one. But if me get more information, my wisdom warriors, me definitely I go update you guys. This happened in Highgate, St. Mary. The People's National Party, PNP, is calling on the government to swiftly respond to the worsening humanitarian crisis in Cuba, the collapse of the island's electrical grid, caused by the recent devastation of Hurricane Oscar. My wisdom warriors, this has left much of Cuba without power, damaged vital infrastructure, and tragically claimed 6 lives. As our closest neighbor, Cuba is in dire need of immediate support. But why Andrew Holness not offer any help? I don't understand. Look how close Cuba is. Look how close Cuba is, my wisdom warriors. And they always got Cuba if you go get help. When it come to healthcare system, listen, a whole heap of Cuba doctors, in a Jamaica, and Cuban nurses. You understand me? So, Andrew Holness, you must can have a little help. You take up your soldier them, send guy Haiti, figure DEAD, and that you do. But the people them will really need help, like Cuba. You're not even a look left, much less right. My wisdom warriors, you don't know from when Angella Burke asks for the government to help Cuba. I know Angela Holness now look. But when it come to war and them something there, him interested in, war. That's all him interested in. And you see, true you not get no money now. That's one other thing. Figure Cuba right now, we not gonna get no money. Listen, the only reason why Andrew Holness sending soldier them guy Haiti, Andrew Holness get wholly per millions of US dollars, Una did know that? Una did know? Una thinks that Andrew Holness do nothing free? Andrew not do a thing free. Andrew get wholly per money for sending troops them gone over Haiti. This is why this man not looking at Cuba. Because nobody now offer no money for go help Cuban people. No, Andrew Holness, you need to do better than that. Mighty God. Anyway, my wisdom warriors, take in Angella Burke. Hear this.
Calls upon the government of Jamaica to urgently seek to help ease the pressing crisis in Cuba. We have seen the news reports with the electrical grid having collapsed throughout most of the island. And this matter has been further compounded by the passage of Hurricane Oscar, causing more damage to the grid and other infrastructure, as well as loss of life. This is a situation in which immediate assistance must be rendered to our closest neighbor, but we are yet to hear of any plans for aid or assistance to Cuba. We take this opportunity to remind the government that many of our medical doctors and other medical professionals have benefited from full university scholarships. Our healthcare system has been bolstered with the presence of Cuban health professionals for over 40 years. These healthcare professionals have served our system with precision and excellence, and many have in turn made Jamaica their home or second home. Our entire athletic program and worldwide acclaim of athletes can be attributed to Cuban technical support and the gift of the GC Foster's College for Training of our athletes and the sports administrators for our schools throughout the island. When friends were few and far between for Jamaica and much of the Caribbean, Cuba gave aid in whatever manner they could, whether it was in healthcare, sports, education, or construction. We must, therefore, not leave them now in their time of need. We urge the Jamaican government, therefore, to urgently arrange for assistance to our nearest neighbor and friend in this, their time of crisis. Cuba and her people should be assured of the friendship and the solidarity of her closest neighbor, Jamaica.
Visit our website at pnp.com.
Angella Burke, fi tell you the truth, Andrew Honest not care. If an money him go get fi go help Cuban people, in a depend that. Andrew only go where money there. If money not there, or money not offer to him, Andrew Honest is not interested. Sorry to say, but this is exactly what is happening. This is exactly what is happening. When it come to war, my wisdom warriors, in ready for war. He ready for war, but when it come to other things, he really not care. Him really not care. My wisdom warriors, you know say Omar Davis came out, you know. Yeah, man. Omar Davis came out because Jano, you know see Nigel Clark him? You know see Nigel Clark? I believe Nigel Clark is protecting Andrew Oneness. Nigel Clark, if you stop it, anybody you should be protecting is the Jamaican people. Not Andrew Oneness. And Andrew Oneness put you where you're there. It is the Jamaican people. So how comes you are protect Andrew Oneness? My wisdom warriors, Omar Davis, have some things to say. Take in this.
Did you receive checks that bounce higher than a delivery from Curtly Ambrose from ministers?
Well, not just I like the analogy, and you wish you Curtly was around still. But there are a lot of prominent people, like executive chairman, utilize the resources. I'm not a general statement, but there are persons who are given special treatment in that regard, and who just didn't service their loan obligations. And
are those some of the most vocal opponents to you and that period and to the government of the time?
There are a lot of vocal persons, but yes, but beyond that, there are the number of connected.
Why are you protecting those people?
Simon, let me just tell you, I differentiate between Omar Davis and Omar Davis, the former minister, and I really feel that that's information which came my way and to which I had access because I was the minister. But when my successor set up the commission of inquiry, I assumed that this would bring all things to light, and if there were condemnation to be made about my actions, so be it. But at the same time, they should reveal the what had happened in several other instances.
Did people forget to pay or not realize
that was one of the I would say mild. That was one. several of the persons within the system themselves had benefited and done, and isn't a surprise that all these owners, or whatever they call themselves, seem to have survived this
unscathed.
disaster.
You were quoted
Yes.
as saying that it's a travesty that several owners and senior managers who egregiously mismanaged the funds of investors and savers during the 1990s meltdown are seeking to portray themselves as Finxac victims.
Yeah, well, I've successfully done so in the sense nobody ever posed those questions of those persons, and at the same time, when one of the points I made in my testimony, and it's been carried in a very strange way by one of our by the observer. The multilaterals, in anticipating the cost to the country of intervention, said people, these are things which happen in a market economy, and if the banks fail, the banks fail. But for you to try to protect people from these errors, it's too costly. And rightly or wrongly, but I still stick by former Prime Minister Patterson and I as the two key persons in that decision. We were united that we could not allow persons who had, their savings, their life insurance policies. No, were we wrong? That's open to.
The contention is that your policies and actions led to a meltdown to which some suggest still affects the country today. Some suggest that it destroyed the entrepreneurial spirit in the country, which is patently unclear given where we are today. But what do you say to the fact that it is your direct policies, your high interest rate policies that led to the...
I think I'm made more appearances before the commission than anyone else. I've testified on 3 separate occasions before the commission, and those questions. And I'm clearly not saying that high interest rates were greeted with enthusiasm, etc. But I pointed out that there were several other examples of countries which had faced challenges in the financial sector. And these are countries, Japan, there was one example, where they are characterized by low interest rates. So this sort of one-to-one equation that the high interest rates were the cause. It's not something, but these are things which are just said, and then there are things which, without any substantial support or discussion, these are things which then became part of the political speech making. No, I'm not. I'm willing to have that discussion, but unfortunately, the discussion was never allowed to go there. It degenerated into like personal attacks, etc. And then there were numbers which were concocted as to how many people. There were instances where claims were made. And the one time I saw an actual cross-examination of one of the accusers, and it was being handled by the firm Miles Fletcher. I mean, it was embarrassing for the person making the accusations because he couldn't substantiate any of the claims he had made, but these had become, in a sense, chiseled in stone. So the way it was put forward. But there was another problem My personal experience with the late former chairman was that he allowed John Brown and
All
Jane
and sundry.
Brown,
All
to
and
get up
sundry.
and start without establishing who there was a basis. And the fact is, I'm not saying that the majority of them, and some of them are still carrying out their tasks. They're just party hacks.
My wisdom warriors, uno tell me what you think about all of this. Put uno honest opinion in the comment section. Me I leave this one up to uno for uno be the judge for this. So what me I go do, guys, me I go take uno comments, me I go put it on X, me I go put it on Instagram, and me I go also put it on TikTok and in the YouTube community so other people can see your comment. So guys, make sure uno put uno honest opinion in the comment section, like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Also, I want you guys to run over to my next channel. It is called the PNP News Round channel. Guys, subscribe and get me to 1K. Blessings upon blessings. One love.